Hello friends, good evening. Welcome back to our channel ALP Talks. This is your Lakshmipati. Today I am here to share about open circuit and short circuit test problem on transformer because this test is very much important. It is basic for all the AC motors as well as this transformer. All the whatever the AC induction motor or synchronous motor or whatever the motor we have, this is the basic test we will do on every AC machine in the electricals, so that we can get some basic parameters from that. So we will do open circuit test and similarly short circuit test. So open circuit test is it is open at one end, and another end we are just giving the supply, so that whatever the magnetic content is there in the machine or transformer, so we are going to measure the parameters related to that. For example, no load current, magnetizing current, so sometimes a power factor in other machines. So this the no load open circuit test we will use for that. And similarly SC test, we will say short circuit test. Why we will use this short circuit test? This test we will use for measuring I square R loss components, mainly the copper loss and other stray loss in the transformer, where we are going to measure with that. So in this only we will just simply we will give supply to the one winding and another winding, whatever it is there, it can be LV or HP, that depends. Another winding we will simply short all the terminals and give the supply, and then so this is the basic. In a separate session I will discuss about the testing setup and everything, but in this video we are going to discuss one of the problem. It is very simple sample problem, so that we can get some better understanding what are the parameters involved, how we can calculate it. So here you can see that we have one question. The question is open circuit test on 4 kVA 200 by 400 volts 50 hertz single phase transformer, and which gave the following results. For example, here you have OC test, open circuit test. So 200 volts we applied it, and no load current whatever it is there, it is 1 amp, and the whatever the watts it is consumed 100 watts. So this is at the LV side. So what we will do for SC test? In this test, so one terminals LV terminals were shorted, we given 15 volts at the HV side, so it drawn 10 amp, and 85 watts is the watts consumed in this case. Here 15 volts is nothing but impedance voltage, the voltage required to circulate rated current in the secondary side. So here you can see the main theme of this question is draw equivalent circuit diagram referred to primary. So that's what we are going to do. So let's go into the problem, so without wasting time. So the solution. So here we have given S is nothing but 4 kVA, so 4 into 1000, that will give 4000 VA volt amperes. So in transformer we know that V1 I1 equal to V2 I2, that is the basic concept. So here the ratio, whatever the voltage ratio is there, 200 by 400 volts. So the primary is 200 volts and the secondary is 400 volts. We can say this is the step up transformer. LV is 200 and HP is 400 volts. So let's go to the open circuit test. So low voltage side primary, we are giving supply of VOC open circuit voltage of 200 volts, and then I0, whatever I0 is there, that is a no load current 1 amp. Here one thing we can calculate is on primary side the full load current I1 FL, that is nothing but S by V1. S is nothing but 4000 VA, V1 is nothing but 200. So you will get 20 ampere. So 20 ampere is the rated current at this side, so primary side. So here you have W naught 100 watts. Here in this figure you can see that VOC you have open circuit voltage, we applied it. So this is the equivalent circuit regarding the core. So you can see I0, that is the shunt path. So I0 is comprising of two components. You can see magnetizing component, that is nothing but we are representing with X0 or sometimes XM. So here you have IW, this is for core loss component. So that is we are representing with some resistor here. So they together summation is the vector summation, it gives no load current I naught for us. So here the power W naught is nothing but we know that Vi cos phi. We will say V naught VOC and I naught and cos phi naught. So we know that already 100 watts power is the consumed in this case. So 100 is nothing but V 200 into ampere 1, that is into cos phi. So here you can calculate no load power factor. Cos phi naught is nothing but 0.5. So phi naught is nothing but 60 degree. So simply we can calculate other parameters sin phi naught. This we need for this shunt parameter calculations. So similarly here you can see IW, whatever here IW is there. So we will say I naught cos phi naught. Similarly IM magnetizing current I naught sin phi naught, that is the complex summation. So here 1 into 0.5 is nothing but 0.5 amp. Other one is 0.8667. You can see here the magnitudes are not say I naught is 1 amp, IW and IM are not 0.5. It is not equal. They are vector summation. That's what we should keep in mind. So that's why 0.5 and 0.8667 amps we got it here. So here whatever the resistance is there, that is representation of core loss component. That value we can calculate like R naught equal to VOC by IW. Here you can see VOC, we know that 200 volts we applied and the current 0.5 amp. So we will get 400 ohms. That depends on rating to rating. So for this case we got 400 ohms. For other ratings we may get very high amps also, maybe 1000 or sometimes 10,000 ohms also we may get for based on the rating, based on the voltage and all. So that is about the R naught. So resistive component, shunting resisting component. Similarly we can calculate X naught also. X naught whatever is there, that is nothing but X is nothing but like impedance or resistance V by I. Again VOC by the current whatever it is there responsible for magnetizing in the transformer core IM. So 200 by 0.8667. So this value is nothing but 230.7604 ohms. So like this we can calculate R naught and X naught parameters. So shunt parameters we can calculate from this. So next test we have is we have short circuit test. So let's discuss few things about it. So this short circuit test says this is secondary, that is true. So V2 is nothing but VSC and I2 is nothing but ISC. So here you have 15 volts we applied. Secondary here is 400 volts because this is step up transformer. So at a HV we applied 15 volts. So that is carrying 10 amp. So here you can see I2FL SV2 SV2 S by V2, that is nothing but 4000 by 400. You will get 10 amp. So the rated current, that 10 amp it is drawing in the secondary side by applying this 15 volts. So W2 I mean the short circuit power whatever it is there, that is 85 watts in this case. So we know that Z2 is nothing but V2 by I2. We already know 15 volts and I2 has 10 amp. So we will get 1.5 ohms. But we know that here we know that W2 is nothing but I square R, I2 square, and we will say R2. So 85 watts whatever it is there, it is purely contributing for the 10 square into R2. In this way we can calculate R2 as 0.85 ohms. Similar, but Z we know that the impedance is the combination of resistive and reactive components. If you want to find the absolute value of the impedance, we have to consider square root of R square and X square. So simply if you want X here, root over Z square minus R square. So as we are in the secondary sides, we will say it's a suffix as 2. So X2 is nothing but root over Z2 square minus R2 square. So here like this we can calculate X2 as 1.2359 ohms. So this thing we refer to secondary. Similarly we can think that R01. So whatever R01 is there, so that is resistance referred to primary side. We will just proportional to the square root of square of the ratio, turns ratio we can do. So in this way 200 by 400 whole square into 0.85, that is the secondary side resistance. So that is nothing but 2125 ohms. So similarly we can calculate x01 also. That x01 also we will convert to this primary side, and we can, it will be 0.3087 ohm. So these are the series branch components, we got it. So this is about OC test and SC test. So we got figures here. So approximate equivalent circuit refer to primary. So what is that? Here you can see that, for example, we have 200 volts, we have 200 volts, and we have 200 volts and 400 volts, that is the primary and secondary. In between you have this is the circuit actually. So this is about equivalent circuit refer to primary, guys. I hope the video or the content is helpful to you. It gives some better clarity to you. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments or anything, then please comment in comment section. If you want any further topics on the transformer or any other electrical related things or jobs or whatever it may be, you just comment in comment section. I am ready to make videos on those also. Thanks a lot, guys. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to it, so that whenever I am uploading videos you will get a notification. Bye. We will meet in next video, guys.